worst wind I've ever experienced. This is crazy.
All right. Get up. This is the view from our room. I'm standing on a deck, patio, balcony, whatever you want to call it. And there's the Pacific Ocean. So we're going to be hiking that. Alright, so to recap our getting here, we took 2 days to drive, 12 hours of driving the first day, 8 hours today. We got about 4 o'clock and checked in. Now we're going to go down to, there's a brewery, and we're going to go grab something to drink and eat, and then we'll come back to the room, get everything set up for our trip tomorrow.
Cute. Hi, little beach deer. Aw. We just saw a Bambi, like a teeny tiny newborn baby just running around by itself.
Jip, it's a G.
Jip.
Jippo. Jippo. Here at Shelter Cove. So we're getting some food to eat before we go to our room, get everything ready to start hiking tomorrow.
Happy anniversary.
It is our anniversary.
Many years. For those of you.
A lot.
A lot of, like, come on, honey, how many?
44. We got some fish and chips.
What?
We're going to share this. And our drinks are coming. Right? We're going to wait for our shuttle. Take a look over here, see what it looks like. Oh, there's the black sand beach. Yeah. That's what we're gonna walk on. That's all right.
Water filters. Also, it's you've gone 2 miles. It's time to cross the creek. It's another 2 miles. Kind of a cool feature.
Just got dropped off. That was a 2-mile-an-hour bumpy ride.
It was a long ride. It was like a long ride.
So it's about 9:10. Plan today is to try to get to what was it called? Cooksie Creek. 6 miles, 6 point something. Starting off with some sand. We're at the beach.
Oops, sorry.
Get to the picture.
Oh, hi.
The weather today is nice. It's windy down here. Super windy at the hotel last night, but feels really good so far. We'd like to shout out Casey from the ranger station. I gave her a call and she helped us plan our trip. She gave us a good itinerary for the time frame that we had to use, and she was just a great resource. And if you ever need some information on the trail, give them ranger station a call. They'll be more than glad to help. Today was a hot day, and so we were getting a little tired, especially because we were walking along this beach. Our legs were feeling pretty heavy, and so we were hoping and looking forward to not having to walk through this deep sand. Not sand for a while. Nice, and feet aren't sinking. It's a little bit bigger. I think it's still muscle. Right down to the beach. That's a Punta Gordo up there. Just have to get around that before the tide comes in. Should be easy. Moving along pretty good pace here. Just beautiful. Windy, I don't know if you can hear me. Probably have to narrate over this, but it's gorgeous. Like a succulent almost.
It is.
There's that one.
Those are ice plants.
Is that the flower of the ice plant? So we got some sea lions on top of that rock. They look like the rocks, but yeah. Gotta get the sand out of the shoes.
See how much is in there?
Plants just growing in the rocks. Whoa, windy.
You were in there when the tide came up, you'd die. This is an impassable zone. This little spot right here. So during high tide, of course, you can't come, but also the worst wind I've ever. This is crazy.
Hold the gourd.
Careful when you get blown off the hill. Look at how
We're hiking up here. It's just so dang windy. You gotta really watch. Hi, Mr. Pelican. Got a water crossing. See if I can do this. Steady as she goes. Oops, sorry. Up that creek. Beautiful water. Oh, look at this. And it flows out to the ocean. Perfect. One of the things we really liked about the Lost Coast Trail is that there is an abundance of fresh water. So we never really had to carry more than maybe a half a liter at a time. And coming from Arizona and hiking in Arizona, that was a welcome sight. The first step is a little bit sideways, but it's really good.
That's a nice bridge.
Yeah, it's like a little oasis. Little oasis.
Man, it's even cool. Taking off my bandana so I can wash off this.
Saw these irises in Arizona just a couple weeks ago. Elephant is chilling on the beach. They do look like rocks. It's hilarious. As we continued on our hike, we kept running across these great water sources. We were walking not on the beach, so we were up on the cliffside a bit, and so the trail was much easier, but there was a lot of grass, so we had to be wary of ticks, and there was also poison oak in certain places, so we had to look out for that. But it was worth it because the views were spectacular. The day was perfect for looking out on the Pacific Ocean and just enjoying the beauty of it.
Oh, he might be gone. Where'd he go? He was going so slow.
All right, we're gonna start to enter the impassable zone. We're only gonna go 2 miles of it. And then we've got like 3.5, 4 hours to do that. So it's gonna be rocky and slow. Starting the rocky stuff again.
I'm inspired. I don't know where he went.
Oh, we climbed up here pretty high here. Old buildings there.
We are enjoying this little stream. It's tiny, but it feels so good and cold. Ice cold water at the beach when it's hot and miserable. We thought it was going to be 65, 70. It's over 80. So it's a little hot. My face is red. Tomorrow it's going to be cooler, but it wasn't supposed to be this hot. Anyway, we're cooling off, man.
We made it to our destination. So we had 45 minutes to spare. Wave! Well, it's evening time here. This is where we set up camp. We basically hung out there without the tent in the shade until it cools off a bit. This is Cooksie Creek. So tide's been coming in, so you can't get around some of these points when the high tide is up. Sun's probably going to go down another 20 minutes. And this is the canyon view. This is the backside of where our tent is. Today was a wonderful first day on the Lost Coast Trail. We highly recommend it to anyone who wants to do this trail. We took 4 days, but you could do it 2 days, but whatever time you decide to take, just enjoy it.
It was fun. And what I mean by fun, I mean crazy. So we had to walk through like grass that was like crazy high over our head. And then we had a place where we had to go up really high because the impassable was impassable, which meant even at low tide, we couldn't navigate around it without being in water. So, sorry, we had to go up high and do that, and more grass. I did see a couple ticks on rocks. Then we got to camp. We were super exhausted. Sand, rocks, and heat because it was so hot. Beautiful stuff. Oh, see, you slide. You don't stay. If they were like stationary, but they're on sand, and so your feet kind of whoa, go down. Okay, it's weird. So I like big rocks because at least I know they'll sit still. Okay, ankle breaker.
The trail after Randall Creek climbs up the cliffside. We inadvertently started walking along the beach. We probably could have continued on the beach, but we weren't sure about it, so we retraced our steps back to the creek. There were several hikers that were camping right above the creek. Alright, this is going to be our breakfast break area. There's also a campsite right here on the beach. So we've probably hiked 3 miles or so. The hillside, we're here on our break.
Huh?
Looking at the hillside, we're here on our break.
trying to say earlier when I was recording that we had just a couple of ticks on us, we didn't yank off. Yours wasn't any better than mine.
Heading through. Look at this. They're pretty too.
Yeah, they love water.
They're big. That's a beautiful, beautiful spot. And we're back out in the dry brush.
I'd rather that than everything else we're seeing.
An open space here. This is, I think they call this area Spanish Flats or something. I think they call it Spanish Flats or something.
Oh.
There you are. I couldn't see you. Yeah. Just climbing up this little rocky outcropping, and there's pine trees. All we saw was cypress at first, but now these are definitely young pine trees. Or taking a short break because we had a simultaneous potty break time. That happens. Not often, but it happens. Rabbit's rolling he's rolling in the grass. That's the size of a. It's healthy looking too. On the edge of these cypress and pine. It's an interesting area. It's rocky, but it's got these trees, and there's a creek right here. So there's a rabbit to your right. Look at his ears. You see him? There's a rabbit. He just ran off. This creek running down here through these trees and this rocky outcropping. Crystal clear water, cold. And running through all these trees here. There are campgrounds around here. Came down to filter some water. Interesting that this is here, huh? Continuing on this road, which is nice because it's wide open. That's less likely to see ticks. Yeah, I use my water, put it out. That way, if there's a problem, it's documented when it was.
Ankle breakers.
All right, Adventure Archives. I got a Chad. What do you guys vote? On or off?
Barnacles? No, those are mussels. They came off of something, but man, this is so rough that it could have came off of anything. Literally. We got more. All the rocks in it. Like, is that just from the tide crashing the rocks into the wall? And it just crashed that thing in there? Tell me, I don't know. Here's a big flat area after we came out of some really bad poison oak. Like, it's all over our legs for sure. These are just ridiculous. We probably picked off 6 or 7 today. And the only snake we saw was a dead one.
You don't see this every day on trail. Don't hit your head on the wing. You could have walked around, you know.
I hate the grass, honey.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's their house over there. Crazy canyons here.
The canyons are amazing. Nobody's in them. Hey, buddy. You're cute. You're cute because you're not a rattlesnake. I love you. Otter. He's
Salmon.
Oh, he went over that.
Is it an otter
Can you
or
see him?
seal?
I don't know if it's a
I
seal
see an
or.
otter.
It looks like a. Why would a seal come this far up? Oh, we got a fish. I think. Do you see it? Oh my God, he's so cute. Maybe they see him. Yeah, he might see him. I think he's recording him. Oh.
Okay, we are at Big Flat Creek
Big.
area here on the Lost Coast Trail. I almost said Lone Coast Trail. We got here, what time? 1:32?
It was pretty early.
2 o'clock maybe?
Pretty
So
early.
we basically chilled out here for like 2 hours.
I did laundry.
And she did laundry,
See,
and we're
hanging.
going to cook some food now for
Yeah.
dinner.
And we got some miso soup and some, what else? Oh, rice. It's like a rice noodle. And I added bone broth and seasoning.
So that's going to be our dinner,
Yep.
and then we did laundry. She said, right?
Yep.
So we're hanging up our clothes to dry. We had to walk through a bunch of poison oak today, so we're hoping that we get the residue off. It's this cooler area. There's like several channels to this creek. We saw, what did you see, a sea otter?
I think so.
Probably a sea otter. We saw a couple deer. And we're just gonna chill here. We actually exceeded our plans for today. We were gonna go 6 something. We ended up going 9 or 10, so we'll have 2 short days left. We were able to find some shade,
Yeah.
and we made shade with our umbrellas, but we were gonna pitch our tent there, and right before we went to bed,
Dawn. What was it called? Right before the sun went down, like as the sun was going down.
sunset.
Sunset. I had to go potty, so I was getting out. And literally, if I would have got out 4 seconds before or after, I would have missed it. But it was a snake about this big, and it was a rattlesnake, a baby rattler. It was like, I think I want to be warm. It was coming in to be snuggling with us. So we moved our tent.
So we moved our tent out in the open in the
was
sand,
moved.
and it worked out okay.
Yeah, it was
First day
fine.
was rough, because there was a lot of rocks.
Yeah, that was tiring.
And sand and everything, but we figured it out. Today was like still a lot of rocks, but not less stressful because we didn't have to meet the tides.
Yeah, we weren't
today.
stressed out about we might die if we don't hurry up.
No, we didn't have to time the tides.
No.
So tomorrow we have to, there's an early morning low tide, so we gotta hit that, or morning, it's not early, it's morning time. Us traveling another 3 miles, it makes it much easier for us to get up and do that too.
A bird, she's eating. Noodles with, what is it? The food of our choice, the chips of our choice.
Yeah, they work great.
They work.
What you making now?
I'm making chocolate pudding, hopefully. Cross your fingers. I don't have a whisk, and we don't have a refrigerator, so hopefully.
It sets up?
Yeah, it's
We'll see.
getting pretty thick.
So that's good.
We do have cookies. We have one cookie.
Just taste.
JJ. What? I'm trying to get it in the picture. Are you sure it's recording? Okay. Ow. Ow. Ew. Ow. 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 It hurts. You get it out?
Oh, yeah.
Ow. Oh. Dang.
It's out.
What is it?
It's like a piece of wood.
Again, he's sunburned. This is from the wind, 100%.
True.
Yes.
All right, so
Let's take those.
today was a pretty good day.
Yeah.
We started out like 5
4.
o'clock,
But we woke up at 4 and started at 5.
and we got through our section, the 2 mile impassable section,
Pretty quick.
in 1 hour. So we stopped at the big creek, and we thought,
We had time.
yeah, we had time to keep going because that was where our destination was going to be. We just had to get to Randall Creek, the first part, right?
To get
Yeah.
safe.
So we took a break at Big Creek and then we decided to head on, and we did another 2.9 miles, and we had to go through a lot of poison oak.
Gosh, that was
But if
extremely stressful.
we could have walked on the beach, but we weren't sure if it was
It's not worth your life if you're not 100% positive
Tide-wise,
that
yeah.
you might not make it.
So we went the overland route, but it went quick. Then
it did go quick, but there was a lot of poison oak. A lot.
right, and then we got to. There was a lot of like road, but not like private road thing I was hiking to. That took a lot of chunk out, and then also it wasn't that hot.
Yeah, yesterday it was so hot.
Today it was like there was a breeze. It was cool.
5, I don't know.
But it was,
cool.
warm as we're getting here. But when we got here fairly early, we just kind of chilled.
Yeah. So yesterday we saw a whole bunch of seals, huh? Elephant seals.
Yes, yesterday.
And then today we saw, what did we see?
You saw the otter in the river.
We just saw an otter.
Then we saw a couple deer.
Antelope.
Well, it was an antelope. You're right. I didn't
Antelope.
notice that it was an antelope.
What else did we see today?
And then what else did we see?
We saw a forest.
Bunch of dead animals.
Oh, so many dead animals.
Dead seal, dead pelican, dead.
God, so many dead animals.
So there was a lot of rock walking.
Oh, that was the hard
again
part.
Today.
That was the hard part.
So hopefully tomorrow it's not as bad, but we're going to try to go through the 4-mile impassable zone, the tidal zone. Hopefully we can do that. If not, there's a bailout spot. And then we could wait it out and finish it in the afternoon if we want to do that too. But we're trying to get to the other side of that, and then we'll have a nice short day back to town and to the car. So,
yes.
So we're hoping that's going to work out. We're going to get up early again and see. Still got to figure out our timing, but we're definitely getting up early.
Yeah, because we know the tide will be low.
Yes.
The tide's going to be low really early.
Yeah.
Might as well just go. And it's so nice and cool and comfortable in the morning.
And we have our headlamp so we can see pretty good.
It's fun. And it's also really fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So we're going to take a break now. Before we go to bed, we're going to watch a show, TV show or something that we record, and then we're going to hit the sack. Any final words?
I'm tired. This trail is beautiful and short, but it is hard and grueling, huh?
Yeah, with the rocks.
Jeez,
and
the sand and the rocks.
It wears you out pretty quick.
We can only go a short amount of time. It's short.
So there's actually a lot of people here camping here.
There
so
is.
This must be like one of the
This is a
destination
popular
spot. Well, I mean, it's because it's going to go through that
It's
zone.
right before, we're 0.5 before the unpassable zone.
Yeah.
So you have to go at low tide.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people try to get here. It's a good destination point. All right. All right. We are starting the day out early. It's 4 o'clock is our plan to leave. We're getting close. Right? Yep. Third day out. So we start out early in the dark. So that first section of the impassable zone was pretty rocky.
It was very rocky.
We couldn't really see where to go, so we just kind of had to go slow and make.
At least we know we're alive.
At least we're alive. So we got to Shipman Creek. Just took a short break. We're gonna walk to Buck Creek. Probably that's gonna be our destination. But yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Unless it's all beach.
It's all beach now.
Then we can keep going. Here's what it looks like here. So it's not quite up yet. But you see the cliffs and the trees. This is why you don't want to get stuck in here. So wherever these creeks and canyons are, that's a bailout point if you can get above high tide. See these kelp beds? Far away it looks like there's an animal or something in the water, but it's not. So the tide is at its turnaround point, it's starting to come in, but we still have plenty of time before it gets to a critical point for us to hike, like 4 hours more in this impassable zone. I think it's the elephant. No, sea lion. Yeah, sea lion. Yeah.
It's low tide. I love playing with all this stuff. Yeah, and the tide pools. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's just hanging on for dear life. Man. He's like, I'm so tired of this tidal wave the tide coming in and out. I'm exhausted. It's like his two legs are dead.
I think he's
Probably got hit by a rock or something. I don't know. Poor little guy. Another little one right there.
Look at that. He's like chilling. So he's dipping one hand into the water. Look at all these stars. They're just chilling, hanging around, having all the good life. This hillside vegetation. Trees come all the way to the rocks. So the trees come all the way to the edge. Beautiful. This creek running down just to the ocean. Look at this dude. Get ahead. I'm gonna dig a hole in the sand and go. So we're trying to figure out how this tree got like that. We can see it laid on the ground, but how did it get like that? I don't know.
That's crazy. That's why you don't want to get stuck here.
That's right. If it can move a tree like that, you don't have a chance.
We're still in awe that the ocean put this here. How? How? We don't know how.
Alrighty, here's our campsite for the day and night. It's climbed up a little bit of a hill by, what creek is this? Buck Creek? Yeah, we're just gonna wait it out and then head out tomorrow morning, low tide, and finish our day. So we're just gonna take our time here and enjoy the easy day, and probably watch some videos, sleep, and all that kind of good stuff. I'm making some hot water for Coco, and Plantley's drinking hers in the tent. She's cold.
I'm freezing.
She's freezing. So it's a beautiful spot. We saw some awesome things this morning. Oh, filtering water under a cypress tree. Pretty cool. These awesome canyons that run up to these mountains, and they're really beautiful. And that's where all the water comes. There's so much water on this trail, it's unbelievable. You should never get dehydrated out here. But yeah, look at this tree we're under. Pretty awesome, huh? All right, we are packing up for the last day on trail. It's been an overcast day, well, yesterday and today. We're hoping it clears up a bit so we can see the ocean, the views coming up. But yep, definitely headed out. I think it's day 4 of the Lost Coast Trail. In the canyon, the campground.
Stayed under that big tree up there.
Yeah, we did. So it's still overcast as we're down by the shoreline. We've only got 5 miles to finish, so take our time, get past the high tide point, and we're good as gold. It's funny, you're on the coastline, and all you hear is the waves, and it just becomes background music for the whole night, for the whole trip. There's maybe a small stretch where we couldn't hear the surf, but very little. You see these cliffs here, high tide, you do not want to be here. Yeah, it's like a layer of, it's like, but they're rounded like
They were in the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm gonna ask a geologist. Why did that happen?
What do you think of this trip?
I know it's hard, but it's been so pretty. But it's different, like you said.
Yeah, it's so different. We've had to navigate tides, which we've never had to do backpacking. We've had to backpack through sand,
Which I hate.
which we really haven't had to do at all.
Hate.
And then we've had to, because of the tides, have to hike early in the morning.
Which is
And if it's beach like what we're on now, it'd be great, but
It was boulders.
It was boulders and rocks. So
Oh. So it was. This should not be a starter trail for anyone. It's not ever bad.
yeah, you need to be at least experienced enough to know what your body can handle. Luckily, there's always these creeks and campgrounds and stuff, so
You don't have to carry water at all.
and you don't have to carry water, which is a great thing. What else is good? Oh, let's see.
A lot of wildlife.
Well, yeah, but we didn't see any bear. We saw tracks of a coyote. We didn't see any rodents, though.
None.
That's crazy.
I know.
Thought we'd see rodents. We did see snakes. Close encounter with a baby rattler. Then the first day was super hot for us.
It almost intolerable.
It was windy and hot, so we got really wore us out.
Yep.
Then next day was better, cooler. Even in the open grassy spots, it was cool.
Yep.
Yesterday, we only hiked 3 miles, so it was just morning, so it was good. And then overcast at camp all day, so we just
Took
hung out.
naps, watched TV, watched like recorded movies.
And we just chilled. Actually, we're anxious to get up this morning because we've been laying down so long. And now we're just walking along the beach. It's pretty.
It's beautiful.
Hopefully it stays this way the whole way. It'd be awesome.
It's not going to.
It's not going to. These trees growing in off these rocks straight up. We get to touch the. What's weird is, right? They can't live off seawater, so it has to be all fresh water, right? Wouldn't the seawater kill them? The trees? Poor little fella. He's all alone. Oh, this one don't look too healthy, though. I wonder how long they can stay out of water. Kelp bed. Wow, so it's like, it's on the rock. I don't know, there's a crisscross up here. They're just making their rounds, I guess. Let's listen for the boulders tumbling. This one might do it. More of our Patrick buddies. Where's Bob? That was kelp. Mist in the canyons. So cool. Looks like the sun might break through. Look at the surf over there. Seagull buddies. Bear? Baby? I know you.
You know me.
I know you. So thanks for the chat. That's awesome.
It's the only reason I use Facebook nowadays.
Yeah.
I bet you the bears are closer to
Look at how
town.
big it is. Wow.
Just hold your pole right there.
Look at my foot.
There you go.
That's a big bear. I don't want to see that bear.
Where'd it come from? Oh, it's right here.
Let's come up in these woods.
I know, but I'm saying I don't see tracks leading to that point. Interesting. Interesting piece of wood. Pretty sure it's wood. Yeah. Getting closer. A little over 2 miles to go.
Big waves out there. Whew, what a bird. Big seagull.
Chase them off. I think it is quite fitting that the last section of this trail is hiking on the beach. This trail offers so many different types of hiking, but walking on the beach is a perfect way for this hike to end. Where those houses is the end of the trail. So we still got about under 2 miles to go. It looks close, but we got to walk along the beach, so it's going to take us a little bit longer. If I come up a bit, kind of see where we hiked from, I think, right there. There he goes. That's the end of the trail, right? These houses. One last view before we climb to the car. Trail's up there somewhere. Parking lot's up there somewhere. Wow, we walked all on that whole way. Getting off the beach. There's a creek right here.
Wow, water.
Water everywhere on this trail. Just gotta work our way up to the car. And we're finished. See what the sign says up here. Danger. Lives lost here. Do not to swim here.
Oh, yeah.
Rip current. Yeah, we were warned about that. Quite the walk. It's amazing those mountains are so high. Breathing hard because I had to climb this last bit.
Anyone can do it. You just gotta take your time.
Gotta take your time.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Well, you too.
Yeah,
You're
have a
gonna,
great day.
I hope you guys have an awesome trip.
Thank
will.
you.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
You're out there.
Thank you.
All right, we made it to Black Sands Beach Trailhead.
Peg house, and we're gonna get some food and peg out. Just kidding.
Yeah. The only reason we're here is because the Adventure Archives was here. So.
Yeah, they look like they enjoyed it, but it's kind of expensive, actually.
Very. Burger and chicken. Coleslaw.
Coleslaw. I've been wanting coleslaw.
So, that's the Lost Coast Trail in Northern California. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for following us. And as always, we hope that you get out and get to experience some of these great adventures